Hey driver, how are you doing today?
Doing well, and yourself?
Great. What's your name?
I'm Jason.
All right, gonna write that down here. Searing truck 16130. You're pulling trailer 21700. And my name is Mike. I'm the safety driver.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
You ready?
I am.
All right, so what we're doing is we're doing a random equipment observation, just trying to get out, inspect our equipment, make sure that we're doing right by you guys by doing good trucks, and you're doing right by us, inspecting our equipment, making sure that we're taking care of it, communicating any issues.
Appreciate that.
Is there any issues with this truck right now?
No, not that I know of.
All right. So we're gonna start by looking at the permit book. You mind opening the door and handing me a permit book?
Sure.
All right. So in the permit book, we're looking for, thank you. We're looking for a few things. We're gonna validate our insurance certificate is current. We're gonna check for a PeopleNet user manual for roadside inspections. We're gonna check the tractor registration, copy of the IFTA, make sure your IFTA stickers are current, and then we're gonna look at the annual truck inspection as well. So, you checked your permit book today?
I did.
All right.
I do every day.
We appreciate that. All right, so first thing that we're gonna look at is the registration cab card, checking for the expiration date. This one expires 7/31/2022. We're looking at our IFTA, checking the expiration, expires 12/31/2022. Again, we're looking at the decal. That one expires 2022. If it's blue, it's good. If it's red, it's out of date. We need to get with the shop and get that updated. We're going to look at our certificate of liability insurance. Specifically down here is the expiration date. This one expires 9/1/2022, so everything's current. There's a few other forms in here. That's not what we're looking for, but they are important and need to be in here. Next thing we're looking for is the ELD roadside inspection card. This is to give to the DOT officer in the event that we get pulled over and they need to understand our device and how to look at our logs. This one is current. And the permit book is complete and accurate and updated with current information. Thank you, sir. Good job. All right, I'm gonna get a little closer. I'm gonna check out your fire extinguisher. What we're checking here is we're making sure that it's secured, that it's charged, and no damages, not rolling around the cab. There's a clamp right here that we're checking. This one is secure, but it can pop off easy. So we need to keep that in mind and just create a visibility and let the drivers know what's going on. We're gonna check the charge. There's a little dial in there that's showing where it's at. Green is good, red is bad. All right, we're gonna step back a little bit. We're looking at the PeopleNet, making sure the driver is logged in. If he's logged in, his name or her name is gonna be in the top left corner. There's gonna be a half circle with some time in the middle. That shows me that the driver has 8 hours of driving before his next break. Green is good, he has hours available. If it's in the red, they are out of hours, and we need to address that. That could be that the driver ran out of hours, or there may be an issue with his log from the previous day that needs attention. Next thing we're gonna check are smart drive cameras. We have 2 in the cab. We have 1 facing the driver, 1 facing outside, outward facing camera. We're checking to make sure that they're not covered up, that they're positioned appropriately, no damages, not hanging, just getting a good understanding that these cameras are in working condition and they are facing where they should be. All right, can I see your triangles, please?
Sure. I've got them behind my seat over here.
What are the triangles for?
If I would break down on the road, I'd put these triangles out behind me to warn oncoming traffic that I am on the side of the road and to proceed with caution.
All right, how many are you supposed to have?
3 of them.
All right, thank you, sir. You can put those back. Last thing we're gonna check, we're just checking to make sure there's no cracks in the windshield, making sure that the driver doesn't have any mounts that would impact his visibility. So when you're looking at the windshield, the best way to gauge what the driver's visibility is those windshield wiper marks. That is that driver's lane of visibility. If those are covered, cracked, or any other issues, that could be a DOT violation, and those need to get reported immediately. If it's a mount, we need to ask the driver to remove it or put it in a place that's better suited for it. All right. Last but not least, check your tractor registration. It's going to be right here. It's going to tell you the last date that it was performed and the next service due date. We're going to move to the front. Can you cut your lights on, please? All right, we're going to start with the light inspection. So right now we're looking at the visor lights. We're gonna start at the top and work our way down. So we have 5 visor lights there. Always check those. If they're missing, we need to get it reported immediately. They go, get burned out pretty common. Next, we're gonna look here. We have our low lights on right now. Can you put your high beams on, please? All right, those are working. Go back to low. All right. Can we do your right turn signal? All right, that one's working. Can you do your left? That one's working. All right, how about both flashers? All right, good. We're also checking down here on the bumper, looking at those lights. Those are good. You can cut your flashers off for now. Always check your license plate. If it's a Wisconsin or a Florida tag, it will have an expiration sticker on it. Make sure that is current. If it's not, just make sure it's there. All right, we're gonna start making our way to the back of the trailer. While we're doing that, we're inspecting the tractor, looking for any damages to mirrors, any damages to the hood, any damages in this area. While we're here, we're checking tires, just making sure that they have some depth to them, that they're not balding, and there's no damage to the sidewall. Checking here, checking up, checking down, constantly scanning for damages. And now we're to the back. We're gonna inspect our air hoses. Air hoses need to make sure that there's no cuts, there's no abrasions, no tears. You also want to look to see where it's hanging. Right now, this is touching the catwalk. This could cause potential damages. It could get caught up in here, it can get ripped off. We've seen it happen before. We just need to be cautious. We need to let the shop know that we need to get that addressed. We're gonna check our trailer inspection, which is right here, usually in the center or somewhere around the VIN sticker. But you're just checking to see the year and date that it was completed. Example, if it was done in February of 21, that becomes expired in February of 2022. We just need to be on the lookout for those. We're gonna step back a little bit. Now we're looking at trailer lights and trailer damage. So corner light up there, we're checking that. We're scrolling down, making sure there's no damages there. We're gonna check these tires right here on the tractor. Same thing, checking for balding, checking for damage to sidewall, any visible flats, that kind of thing needs to get addressed. We're gonna check down here at the mud flaps of the tractor, checking to see that we have 2, that they have reflective tape, that's the red and white tape that are around the top, and we're checking the tractor lights as well. Gonna keep moving, scanning up and down for damages, anything that needs to be noted, checking our lights here, these are good. Again, scanning up, down. We're at our tires, same thing, checking for baldness, checking for flat spots, checking for sidewall damage. We have our light down here, checking our mud flaps here, making sure we have 2. And now we're to the back of the trailer. Same thing as the tractor. We're looking at lights up top, all those are great, they're illuminated. We're checking down here, we have 4 lights. Can you hit the brakes for me, driver? All right, brake lights look good. Can you do left turn signal? Right turn signal? And flashers. All right, brakes are good. We're checking our license plate on our trailer, making sure we have a tag light as well. While you're looking at the bumper, always be sure to check for reflective tape on the bumper also. Same thing going this way, scanning up and down, looking for damages, checking your tires, checking for baldness, flat spots, sidewall damage. Checking our light here. Scanning up and down, looking for damages. And last but not least, we have our tractors on the tires, our tires on the tractor. Same thing, checking for baldness, checking for flat spots, checking for sidewall damage. If the sticker right here matches the one on the other side, mirrors look good, no broken glass, and we're good. Good job, driver. You passed your inspection.
Awesome. Good to hear.
Greatly appreciate it. Anything you need from me?
No, sir.
All right. Be safe.